Oil. Cheap oil has defined us, our economy, our nations, and our way of life. Everything centers around oil. Oil is even required to manufacture and install alternative energy. The US alone has a fleet of about 210 million automobiles and light trucks. Because of cheap oil, more than half of the American population lives in the suburbs. Our fertilizers are made from natural gas. All commercial pesticides are made from petroleum. And the trucks that haul all of our goods all need oil. It never ends. Liquid fuels are the common denominator in all economies. It's not just the US that needs them, it's the world. 50% of our energy needs come from oil. Cheap oil is what makes the world's economy and our way of life. We live miles away from food, water, and work because of cheap oil. Cheap oil has become the cornerstone of our economy. How else would it be possible for Americans to import food, clothing, and many other goods from China, who's 12,000 miles away? In the 1990s, Chinese apple juice exported all the way over to the US actually forced many US juice companies to close, which also affected the farmers of apples. Now, even the apple farmers in the US fear that China will crush them in the fresh apple market. How is it possible that apple farmers 12,000 miles away in China could ever have an edge against local apple farmers in the States? 2 words: cheap oil. Now, in order to continue this lifestyle and globalization, the math is simple. The world needs to discover more oil and gas properties, and of course, produce more liquid fuels in order to keep up with demand. From 1995 to 2005, China increased usage of oil by 3.6 million barrels of oil per day. And looking at the US increase during the same time period, it was about the same. The US usage increased by roughly 3 million barrels per day. The biggest difference is that the US increased from 17.7 million barrels per day to 20.7 million barrels per day, an increase of 17%. China's demand increased by nearly 400%. 15 years ago, China was also a net exporter. Today, they are the second largest importer of crude oil, and they are the largest energy consumer overall as of 2011. China currently consumes 9 million barrels per day, but some experts are forecasting that by 2015, they will consume 15 million barrels of oil per day. This means that just from China alone, the world will need 6 million barrels more for each additional day in less than 4 years. Currently, the world uses about 85 million barrels per day, with the US using 20 million barrels. But do we have the oil in the ground to continue this global lifestyle? Yes and no.